Good morning, beautiful people of Auxerre, France. Mark here at the entrance to the Chateau de la Trousse. The entryways got a memorial to soldiers of the First World War right across the street. Very important to honor those who served their country, and they're very aware of that in France. What I've got in mind is to do a short 3-video series of the Chateau de la Trousse, the grounds, the actual chateau, as well as inside my apartment and inside the chateau. So this is the entryway, which is about 0.2 of a mile, half a kilometer or so down the road. We'll follow that and head toward the chateau and the entry gate. Here's the road leading to the entry to the chateau. You can see some buildings over there straight ahead in between the trees. We're bordered by farmland. Paris is about 40 kilometers away to the west, and we'll give you a little sense of the farmland around the entry to the chateau grounds. So that's what we have here. Okay, we're just coming down the end of the double rang des arbres sur le chemin d'entrée, and all of a sudden it gets quite a breathtaking view starts to appear. What you see is one of the out sections of the chateau. That's the Cour d'honneur, the court of honor. I live over in that section, which we'll make it to later. Then La Grande Dame, Le Chateau de la Trousse, makes her appearance. And quite an inspiring entryway. We'll head up to the gate. I'll try and minimize camera jostling. So here we have the grand entryway to the chateau. To the right is l'Orangerie and another outbuilding with apartments. To the left is the Cour d'honneur. And we'll head up to the gate and enter on the grounds of the chateau. So that is the Orangerie. We'll make it over there in a little few minutes. And this is the Cour d'honneur. What you look at there is 7 apartments, including the tower, which is quite an expansive, very nice apartment. We'll go into the Cour d'honneur. We'll enter the entryway to the Cour d'honneur. There's probably about 15 or 16 total apartments in the Cour d'honneur. We're looking straight ahead, the second floor, or in Europe, the first floor is the second floor in the United States. That was a army hospital in World War II. There's the Pigeonnerie, which is a giant pigeon housing building that hasn't been used ever since its remodeling. And there's my apartment straight ahead on the left with the painted doors. So we'll get a scan of the entire Cour d'honneur. We're passing over a moat to get to the entry to the chateau. The lions guard the entrance. The moats have been kind of replaced by grass at this point, but still very nice. There's a little fountain in front of the chateau, and a driveway around for the owners and guests. Okay, we're in the quote driveway around the chateau. Just saw the court d'honneur and then the chateau, and then we'll go to the right and got the pool up there straight ahead, and then there's a wall that is part of the orangery. We'll visit that in a little while. And while we're at the chateau, we'll make a quick peek inside. Oh, by the way, it's January 22nd, 2026. It's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees centigrade. That's the tennis court. And we'll get inside the chateau here. It shows on the entryway to the chateau. This is the rez-de-chaussee, our ground floor. It's got 3 floors above it. All walking, no elevator. That's fine. This is a petit salon. No declarations of interwars were signed in here, that, to my knowledge, but we're not sure. But just wanted to give you a little taste. The chapel's down the hall there. Just wanted to show you the sneak peek. We'll make a complete video just on the chateau itself. The grounds of the chateau, there's a tree that got blown down in a recent storm. The grounds of the chateau are about 35 hectares, which I don't recall learning anything about hectare to acre conversion in school, but I think it's about 45 acres. So the entire property is walled. Interesting, like when the wall breaks down after 200 or 300 years, it'll start to collapse a little bit. You can kind of see some different colored patches that have been put in the walls over the years. The pH factor of new mortar sometimes doesn't mix well with the old mortar pH, so it's really artisanal to repair these walls, but definitely a beautiful backyard. Another lake in the back here, and a very nice walking trail where you can walk around the property and out to the main entrance road, and it's about 2 kilometers round trip. Pretty nice. L'autre côté du chateau. We're doing an extensive tour in there. Trying to see if we can see an apartment or two while we're at it in a future video. Now we'll go over to the swimming pool. See that it's kind of covered right now. It's open from May to September, and it's heated, so we won't be able to see too much, but we get an idea that there is a swimming pool there. Then we'll go in the orangery section, see what's over there. There's the cour d'honneur. My apartment is, you can see the tower that's highest on the right outbuilding corner. I'm next to that tower to the right. Can't see where I am, where my apartment is. There's the orangery row of building. It doesn't have as big of construction. There's maybe 6 or 7 apartments there. Okay. See the wall. We'll get up to the pool shortly. So you can see there's still quite a bit of forested area within the walls of the property. Very nice. And straight ahead is the pool up here. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll be able to see in there. Looks like the gate might even be open. And then looking at the orangery, encore une fois. Pool's very nice. See, it's all covered. maybe about 15 meter, 10, 12 or 15 meter, 40 foot by 8 meter size pool. Got a bathroom and shower area. Plenty of sun tanning area, shower outside. Great place to relax and let those troubles melt away. Okay, we're behind the orangery and the buildings right now, and there's a walking path all the way around, a central fountain in the middle, a greenhouse in the back. There's plots where you can grow vegetables in the spring, summer. Very nice and welcoming area. The orangery building from the other side. So very nice. Here's the orchard area. Another wall. Very nice. Great fruits in the late summer, fall from the trees. So I want to thank you for coming along on this introductory tour of the grounds of Chateau de la Trousse. I'm going to be making a video only about the chateau and then also one about our apartment. And we'll see if we can actually combine those into one at some point in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.